And welcome back. Now, I spent several weeks with Vern Troyer locked up in the Big Brother house and found that he really loves watching all kinds of sport on telly, including football, or soccer, as he calls it. Vern, brilliant to see you again.
Same here.
And Manchester United television. Because you're a massive sports fan, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
So, which sports? All of them?
Not all of them. College football, pro football, basketball. And, you know, if I'm here, it's got to be soccer. Football for you.
Yeah. So how did you get into soccer?
I actually did play in grade school. I wasn't very good, obviously, because the ball was like half the size of my leg. But, you know, I messed around and, you know, it's getting so much bigger in the States now. So it's up and coming.
Yeah, because both you and Coolio, when we were in the Big Brother house, are both Arsenal fans, but it was all based on FIFA.
Well, not really. I mean, it's somewhat based on FIFA, but I remember I had a computer game back when I was in high school, and it had Arsenal, Blackpool, and all these teams, and I always liked Arsenal, so I used to play with Arsenal. So that's mainly the reason why.
You thought it had to do with weapons, that's why.
I think so.
And Manchester United, when did you first hear about Manchester United?
From friends. I have a buddy that's a soccer buff. I mean, he likes soccer. And, you know, Manchester United is like the big team that gets the best players and makes the most money. And so that's when I heard about Manchester. And, you know, obviously in the house, you like talking.
Could euphemize that one a bit?
Hey, talking a lot of crap.
That'll do.
Okay.
No, but it was good. But it was quite funny, you know, when we were in there, you know, because I was amazed that, because obviously only 3 Americans in there. There was you, Coolio, and Latoya.
Yeah.
And 2 out of 3 knew about football, knew about soccer.
Yeah, I knew about it.
No, it's strange. You watch every sport going, don't you? That was one of the things in the house that you were really missing, and you were dying for the Super Bowl, which happened just after you came out.
Yeah, and luckily I got to see it, and my team won.
In the last minute?
Last minute. It was a good game. Yeah, I mean, I can watch pretty much any sport except for curling, you know, these balls, bocce ball. And there's some others. You know, I don't really like baseball. I mean, that's an American thing, but it's not enough action.
And for you, you're a massive fan of it. Michigan, is it? Football?
Yep.
And so how do you deal with that when you're living in LA?
Well, I got it on satellite. I watched it on satellite, and I even found out that I can watch it on the computer over here, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Does it keep sticking?
No, it's actually smooth. I mean, it's awesome.
Fantastic. And have you been to a soccer game yet?
I still haven't. I mean, you know, I would like to go, but, you know, I always hear these, you know, scary stories about the hooligans. I think it was like a year or 2 years ago. I guess some hooligans from I don't know what team were stabbing people in the ass.
Oh, Rome.
Was it
Roma? That was United fans getting stabbed in the ass.
See, that's why I don't want to go.
That's in Italy. Come in England. Anyways, hooligans over here only stab other hooligans.
Okay.
You'd be safe.
I'll make sure that I won't wear a shirt like just for the other side or even the main side.
They'll know.
I'll have Manchester posted here.
Yeah, the fantastic Vern Troyer, massive fan of football, and then he decided to be a United fan because we gave him, and he wore a United shirt on Ian Wright, you know, that 5 Live thing with Melinda Messenger and Kate Walsh, is it, from The Apprentice. Well, he started going mad at him, Ian Wright, because he had a United shirt on. Yeah. Obviously, Ian Wright had his own issues with United, didn't he? After going in 2-footed on Schmeichel and then making allegations, and then of course his adopted son Sean Wright playing for City. Yes, you know, and being in that Palace side that lost to us in the FA Cup, you know, FA Cup final back in 1990. So there you go. There's Vern, and Ian, you've got to let Vern support who he wants to, you know, support. He's an adult. Do you know what I mean? Pressuring him to turn back to United.
I loved how he said, I like everything
Arsenal.
apart from curling. He's obviously tried watching it, hasn't he?
Well, you would have got mates like that. Watch any sport on the telly.
Use your brush. Use your brush. You just can't get into it, really.
It's interesting, though, isn't it, the growth of soccer in America now, because it is a growth sport in the States.
Especially for women, isn't it? Women's football is massive over there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, it always was. I think more. You know, it started off as that, and that's what they were good at. World leaders at. I mean, it's frightening because once the Americans get into it, that, you know, there's no doubt that they'll end up winning the World Cup. You know, and win it every time.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think, you know, maybe, I don't know, 2024 or whatever, you know, America will eventually win the World Cup.
I thought it had gone off the boil, has it not, the men's side of the game?
No, the more of them are playing it, and that's the whole thing. You know, if you play it at school, you know, the advantage.
The other thing about it, though, you know, is this sort of telly thing through ESPN or whatever in the States, you know, soccer's become cool. This is the thing. The teenage kids, they think soccer is very cool. So that's going to flow through eventually.
Right, yeah.
You know, but you're right, women's soccer in the States is very big now.
Oh, yeah, huge. I remember, you know, in the olden days, you know, on the aeroplanes where people used to be able to do things on the very back row.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that are now illegal, like smoke and everything. I remember being on the back row of a transatlantic flight surrounded by like an under-16s female soccer team. You know, and they were all moaning about me smoking. I thought, what are you sitting here? It's not a school trip, you know, the back of the bus. Get forward, get back with your teachers. Stop annoying me, stop interfering. But they were off to take part in some big tournament, which they were in no doubt that they would win. International tournament at Keele University. Are your kids big into football as well? Because